Good morning, Boker Tov, my friends. Good morning, Boker Tov, Tov, Tov. Good morning, Boker Tov. Good morning, Boker Tov, Tov, Tov. Good morning, Boker Tov. Good morning, my friends. I'm so glad to see you here this morning. We're going to do just a little bit different today. Just a quick little Hebrew meetup with you guys. We're getting ready for a holiday this week. We're getting ready for Passover, which we heard about how Sammy the spider got to celebrate with Josh last week. And this week I have a little book to share with you about a parrot getting ready for Passover. He's the Passover parrot. I loved our brownstone house in Brooklyn. It had a large, homey kitchen and lots of room upstairs. Best of all was the big backyard with the tall oak tree that shaded us from the summer sun. My brothers Joey and Saul and I loved to play there, especially in the springtime, which is right now. We're in spring. One day, our neighbor Mrs. Brown knocked on our door. "Good morning," Mama said. "What's that you're holding? Your parrot?" "Yes, Mrs. Cohen. I'm moving. Would you like to keep him?" She noticed me tugging at Mama's skirt, and she pushed the cage into my hand. "For you, Lily, a present." And before Mama could say 7 children and a parrot, Mrs. Brown was gone. I jumped with such delight that I scared the parrot half to death. Mama shook her head. "More things to take care of," she grumbled. "I'll help you, Mama. You'll see." It was shortly before Passover, and Mama was cleaning the house, removing all the chametz, the leavened food that we eat during the year, but we can't eat on this holiday. She began to refer to the parrot as the chametzadik bird, and before long, we all called him chametz. Chametz is like our bread that we eat. We don't get to eat that on Passover. "Can you say the 4 questions in Hebrew?" Papa asked me a few days before the Seder. His smile seemed to say, "It's okay if you can't." But Joey was old enough to ask them in English, so I made up my mind to learn them in Hebrew. "Mama, will you listen to me practice the 4 questions?" I asked. But Mama was too busy. "Ask Joey to listen to you." I asked Joey. "Why me?" he said. "Ask Saul or Rachel or Franny." "Never mind," I replied. In the end, I chose Chametz, my parrot. He was never too busy to listen to me. In fact, he loved it when I practiced. "Ma nishtana halayla hazeh," I sang, and Chametz would repeat after me in his parrot squeaky voice. "Ma nishtana halayla hazeh. Mikol haleilot," I continued. "Mikol haleilot," squeaked the parrot. Would Papa be surprised? I could hardly wait for the Seder. The parrot's learning the song too. At last the day came. David and Franny helped Mama in the kitchen. Rachel and Saul set the table. Joey, Becky, and I checked that everything was in order. "Haggadot?" Joey asked. "Check, we have our Haggadot." "Charoset?" Becky said, sampling some. "And the wine?" "Enough to fill up everybody's cup and Elijah's too," Papa called from the kitchen. They're all getting ready for their Passover Seder. The guests arrived all dressed up. After we admired the table, we took our places, and Papa began the Seder. He broke the middle matzah and put half back under a satin cover. He wrapped up the other half in a napkin. "This is the afikomen," he said, putting it behind the pillow on his chair. "Whoever brings it to me after dinner will get a reward." We all smiled. Joey laughed. He had already taken the afikoman. "Here, Lily, hide it," he whispered. I snatched the napkin with the afikoman and ran upstairs to my bedroom. As I slipped back into my seat, Papa called, "Quiet, everyone. Lily will now ask the 4 questions." I stood on my chair and began to sing, "Ma nishtana halayla hazeh." And as I paused to catch my breath, Hametz, who had been sitting quietly in his cage in the living room, repeated in his squeaky parrot voice, "Ma nishtana halayla hazeh." All eyes turned to Hametz. I tried to continue. "Mikol haleilat." The parrot squealed right after me. "Mikol haleilat." My brothers giggled and the guests laughed too. "Take the parrot up to the bedroom," Papa ordered. When I came back, I sang the 4 questions without a single mistake. The guests clapped and Papa smiled. With the sweet singing and the delicious meal, I forgot all about the parrot. At last, Papa called for the afikoman so we could finish the Seder. Papa had to hide it, and now they need to find it. "Joey, do you have it?" "No, Papa." "Saul, do you have it?" "No, Papa." "Lily?" "Yes, Papa." "May I have the afikoman?" asked Papa. I ran to my bedroom, but there was no afikoman. I looked under the table and under the bed. Still no afikoman. And there was no parrot either. The cage door was wide open, and Hametz was gone. I sat down on the floor and began to cry. Papa sent Joey, and he searched too. Then came Saul. In a minute, he knew exactly what happened. "Follow me," he said. Joey and I followed him down the stairs, through the kitchen and out the back door into the yard. There was Hametz, perched on a branch of our tall oak tree, holding the afikoman tightly in his beak. He's got the afikoman, the piece of matzah. "Somebody has to climb the tree," Saul said. "You'd better go," said Joey. "I might tear my new pants." "No, don't go," I said. "Just let me talk to Hametz." Then, at the top of my lungs, I sang as loud as I could, "Ma nishtana halayla hazeh." Let's see what Hametz does. Hametz couldn't resist. He opened his beak and he repeated, "Ma nishtana," and as he began, the afikoman fell from his mouth. Did Joey catch it? Did Saul? No, I caught it myself. What was left of it, at least. When I turned around, the whole family and all our guests were standing behind me, watching and clapping. As we returned to the house to finish the Seder, we heard echoes of a squeaky voice singing, "Ma nishtana." Hametz had flown quietly back through the window in the cage. Perched on one leg, he was practicing for the second night Seder. Thank you so much for joining me today, my friends. I hope everyone has a Chag Sameach, a happy holiday. Stay safe and stay healthy. We'll see you soon.